Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. How you all doing? I hope you all had a great day and a great week. It is 1st December today, so we're just 30 days away from New Year. And no matter how your 2024 has been, I want you to reset your thinking, your emotions, your vibe, your energy for 2025 so that we can all have a fantastic new year. In your company, you have end of year priority setting, reflections, which is basically company's way to evaluate your performance, to set goals for next year, to understand where you need to improve and where you are doing really good. We need to do same thing in our real life as well so that we can grow personally, professionally, holistically. And in past few years, if there's one thing that has really changed or transformed my personality, my career, my personal life, that is reflecting last year and planning for new year. If you just continue living, going from one year to next without pausing and reflecting about things that you've done in the past, the mistake that you've made, things where you were very good, things where you could have done better, you would just be in that vicious cycle of old bad habits, bad attitude, emotions. You would never let things go. You'll never declutter your life, and hence you will never create space for new beautiful things. So today we will together plan 2025 to make it the best year of our life so far. So when I do this exercise, I divide it into three main buckets. The first is digital cleansing, which is so important in this current time because we are always digitally on, gather so much clutter in our digital space because everybody is sharing information 24/7. We would clean our phone, our social media, our laptop, iPad, everything as a part of digital cleansing. The second thing is cleansing of your space. So again, because we live in a society where consumption is so high, everybody wants to buy new things every other day. We actually hoard a lot of things which don't serve purpose anymore. A lot of clothes, shoes, books. So the end of the year, I usually go through all of these things, separate out things which I can donate, which I don't need, or things which don't serve purpose in my life anymore, and I rather part myself away and create a space for something new. The last bucket, which is probably the most important bucket, is mental cleanliness. We would first reflect on our current year. So I have certain set of questions that I always answer at the end of the year to reflect my year in terms of achievement, mistakes, learnings. So we'll do that. Then we will plan for 2025, which is again divided into few things. We'll first start by understanding what is my theme for 2025, and next we would do this versus that for 2025. So this is really interesting exercise where in a pictorial form you draw your current year and you draw the 2025 year. We will together create a vision board for 2025. It will be really creative and exciting. Then the last thing we'll do is we will write a letter for ourselves for 2025. I've got all my equipment instrument here. I've got my old planner, my new planner. I've got my bullet journal. I've got a lot of stickers and magazines for creating vision board. So it's going to be a very interesting exercise. If you're someone who loves organizing, planning and doing creative things, then this is going to be so much fun for you. So get your diary or any black notebook and let's first reflect 2024. We're going to discuss the top 3 questions to reflect 2024, and I've done this exercise a lot of times. I have my set of standard questions ready and answer ready from last year, and I'm going to do this for this year as well, and you are going to do it with me. So get your pen and paper and let's start thinking and scribbling. So what we need to do first? So first we would talk about our highlights of the year. So on a paper write 2024 highlights, and then let's write Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and let's start writing what were the key highlights for each month. And you don't have to be very descriptive about it. You can just write few words so that you understand what you're talking about. A lot of time we forget our achievement and our key important milestones that happened throughout the year. I was really struggling when I was actually doing this, because I could remember things that happened in August, September, October, but March, Feb, May, I was really struggling, and I had to go back and look at my planner to see like, okay, what are the key things that happened. I mean, I can't believe I forgot that I moved to a new place in May, or things like that I went on so many trips in April, March. I was completely blank about these things, and that made me realize that we're so busy in the hustle and bustle and in the rat race that we tend to forget all these good and great things that happen in our life. And I think we should be more grateful, like. So after you've done the exercise, next we're going to answer a set of questions which will then help you more reflect on your 2024. The first question is, what did I do, create, or experience this year that I'm really proud of? Now, I usually divide this into professional life, personal life, and passion area, because in that way I'm kind of thinking holistically, not just being one dimensional. As most of you know, I hit 10K this year. That's the first thing I wrote, because I'm really proud of that achievement. When I thought of starting this YouTube journey, I had no idea whether I'm going to succeed or not, especially when there's so many YouTube creators out there. I don't know if anybody would like my content. The next two things I would think about, my professional journey, was there anything in my career that I'm really proud of? For me, it would be the way I managed, I think, my last two projects, because a lot was expected from me. I myself was really doubting my capabilities, but I performed much better than I expected myself to perform. So, yeah. The next thing is, which is, I think, maybe the most important question: what mistakes did I make that taught me something? What lessons did I learn that I can leverage to grow into a better person? So we learn more from mistakes than from successes. Remember that. So it's very important to reflect back and think, what are the things that you did wrong, what you could have done better, and hence what are the lessons that you've learned. I am pretty happy with how I did professionally, but if I talk about my personal life, in terms of my relationship, my family, that's where I see more areas of growth, and that's what my answer is going to be. But for you, I would say just go through those highlight from Jan to December and think about the areas where you feel that you could have done much better job, or where you feel your decision were not the best decision, and think about the reason why do you think those decisions were not the best decisions. The last question is, what I am willing to let go. So as I mentioned before, you need to declutter your life. You need to let go things so that you can welcome new things, new experiences in your life. It could be a friendship where you feel that you've given a lot but you haven't gotten much from it, and it seems like a one-sided friendship. It could be a job which you feel is not making you happy. It could be materialistic things as well. It could also be your nature, your habits, certain things that you want to let go. Anger for somebody that you want to let go. Your old habits which you feel that you need to let go to adapt or adopt new good habits. So think from all the directions. So we have analyzed our 2024. So we have created a foundation. Now it is time to think about 2025. And the first thing is, what is the theme for 2025? So take a pause and think, what are you looking in 2025? If you can describe that in one word, what would it be? For me, the word for 2025, or my theme for 2025, is going to be transformation. This is the year that I'm going to see a complete transformation in all phases of my life. This is the year that I'm going to promise myself that I'm going to work hard. I'm going to be consistent to make sure that I transform each and every section or segment of my life. Now I want you to pause this video, take 10 to 15 minutes and think, what would be that one word for you? Okay, so you've thought of the word, which is great. great beginning for 2025.
Hi guys, so I'm shooting after 4 to 5 days. That day, after shooting half the video, I started feeling a bit low and tired. Thought I would take a break and then reshoot. It took a lot of effort for me to reshoot. I had no motivation, no energy, so I decided to shoot outdoor so that I get motivated. So I packed everything, bought some juice for myself, went to the park, and shot in the rain, cold, windy weather. And guess what? I came back home to realize that the audio of that video was completely messed up. I just couldn't use that video. I tried different apps to salvage that audio, but I don't know. Somehow my mic captured everything else except my own voice. Here I am after 4 to 5 days reshooting that video, and hopefully this time everything goes well and I'm able to upload it. So now let's move to 2025 resetting exercise. Next one is probably my favorite and the most interesting exercise. It's called this to that. So as I mentioned before, basically you create a pictorial view of how your life is currently and a pictorial view of how you want your life at the end of 2025. I've been doing it for last few years, and whenever I do this exercise, I feel so positive and motivated because I can actually envision my future self when I draw my future self, and I can feel the vibe, the excitement, the energy that I'll have when I'll become that future self. And that is such a great way to motivate yourself to work towards your goals. I do it in a very free flow way. I first divide my life into 5 segments. So the first one would be my career or professional life. The second would be family and relationship. A third would be health and fitness, then spirituality or my inner self, and the last one would be passion, which could be travel, dancing, or whatever your passion is. And then I think for a minute or two that how I did on this different segment this year and what are the things that I want to improve in 2025. You can always look at your 2024 highlights to see and reflect like how you actually did in all these segments. Then I start by drawing myself in 2024. So how I think I looked in 2024 and then how I want to look in 2025. And take care of small details. For example, if I feel like in 2024 my hair were not healthiest, so I'll draw a thing here. My skin was not the best, I would draw blemishes and marks on my skin. Or I feel like I was not confident enough, so I will try to draw someone who's not confident. And in 2025, I would draw the picture of someone who's very confident, who's a smile on her face and who's a sparkle in her eyes. So, take care of these small things and be as creative as you want. And then I would draw bubbles around them to actually say like how I was this year versus how I will be in future. You can also color code bubbles where you feel like this needs to be done. So be as creative as you want. Don't restrict yourself and dream big. All right. So if you did that exercise with me, I'm damn sure that you're feeling much better, and that exercise would have brought a lot of clarity to your 2025 goals. Let's move to the next one. So the next exercise is probably the most popular exercise to visualize and manifest your dreams and your goals. And you must have heard about this exercise from a number of celebrities and influencers. It is vision board. I myself have created a number of vision boards in the past and have seen them come true. So I really believe in them. There are different ways and technique to do it. I keep it very simple. Again, I look at those 5 segments which I described in the previous exercise, and I write down what are my 2025 goals for the all of these. What are the words that would describe my 2025 for these segments? For example, if I think about YouTube in my career segment, then I'll pick words like brand collaborations, followers, events, shoot, and yeah, a lot of subscribers. So subscribe to my channel right now, and then you just need to find different pictures and these words and create a collage which represent your next year or next few years. You can do this online. There are a number of tools out there, but I'm still a very old school person. I like to take my magazines, or I like to take print out and then cut them and then paste them on a chart. For me, I created a vision board last year for all segments of my life, and I think it is still applicable for next year. But I do want to create a vision board for YouTube because that's not something that I've done. It's a very small vision board, but it's very close to my heart. So, my last and the final exercise for 2025 reset is writing yourself a letter. Basically, what I do is at the end of the every year, I write myself a letter predicting my future. Now, let me give you an example. Suppose if you are single and you really want a partner in next year, so you would write a letter saying something like, in 2025, I found the partner of my dreams. I'm so happy. We had this cute little life together. He has all the qualities that I was looking in my partner, and I can't thank universe enough for giving me this person. Similarly, if you're looking for a new job, you can write something like, in 2025, I found my dream job. I'm so happy. The kind of work that I'm doing is exactly what I wanted to do. It makes me so happy. It motivates me every morning. And I also get paid really well for this job. When you will write this letter, you would actually feel that you've achieved this. You'll have this excitement, this happiness, this vibration in your body because you will feel like you've already achieved all this because you are putting yourself in those situations and then experiencing happiness, energy, and vibes of those situations. By writing this clear letter to yourself, you're actually telling universe this is what you want in 2025. Not even telling, you're commanding universe this is what you want for 2025, and you're ready to put efforts and hard work to create this vision into reality. You're clearing your path for 2025. By doing this, you have actually maybe covered 25% of the path or the journey to reach these dreams. So what I do is I write myself a letter and I put it in the back of my planner and I don't see it. So I write letter in December of the current year, and then I open letter only next year in December or November. I've been doing it for quite a few years, and I've also shown these letters to my husband, and even he was shocked to see that how many things came true out of that letters. I actually predicted meeting my husband in the letter. I predicted moving to London in the letter. I predicted so many other things, and I'm like, this is just mind blowing and you have to try it. I know you might feel that this can't be true, it can't be this simple, but it is actually this simple. I want you to give it a try. I want you to write your own destiny. I want you to write everything you want on a piece of paper, and then send this intention in the universe that you're ready to achieve them, you're ready to put efforts and hard work, and most important thing, you deserve them. Never ever feel that you don't deserve your dream, that they are too big for you. The first thing, the first step is to believe that you deserve them and you're ready to have them in your life, and you'll put all the efforts to get them in your life. All right, guys, this was my exercise for resetting for 2025 or resetting for New Year. By the way, do tell me which one is your best exercise. And if you're watching this video till this point, then drop the smiley in the comments. I really enjoyed creating this video and doing this exercise with you guys. If it helps you in one person to actually change his life, change his year, and achieve his goal, I'll feel really grateful. And I'll see you in the next vlog. And by the way, I've shot a lot in past few weeks, so a lot of daily and weekly vlogs are going to come up. So do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Happy New Year. I hope the next year becomes the best year of your life and you achieve all your dreams. All right, see you in the next vlog. Bye.